Welcome to The Alcove. I'm Mark Malero. My guest today is the celebrated author Naomi Wolf. She's the author of the renowned early 1990s feminist classic, The Beauty Myth. Her latest book is entitled The End of America, Letter of Warning to a Young Patriot. Welcome.
Thank you.
To anybody that reads this, feels inspired, this book really is a call to action.
It is. I mean, the basic argument of the book is that when would-be despots or would-be dictators want to close down an open society, close down a democracy, or crush a democracy movement, no matter who they are, whether it's Mussolini in the 20s, the National Socialists in the 30s in Germany, East Germany in the 50s, Czechoslovakia in the 60s, right. Pinochet's coup in Chile, the Chinese in the 80s, they all do the same 10 things. They all take the same 10 classic steps to close down a democracy.
It's a playbook.
It's a playbook. It's a blueprint. It's like tick, 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 tick. And what is so shocking to me, and I didn't know this, and I actually wrote the book because a friend of mine who's the daughter of Holocaust survivors kept saying they did this in Germany, they did this in Germany, and I thought she was way out there. I thought this was rhetoric. Right. And I didn't want to think about it, but she forced me to sit down and read history, and not the history of the later years, of course, but the early years when Germany was still a parliamentary democracy with a modern society, celebrities, fashion, architecture, newspapers, an independent judiciary. And in those early years, there was this very comparable systematic assault on the rule of law and the Constitution that opened the door for everything that followed. And seeing this just made my hair stand on end, because we weren't just seeing tactics being reproduced, but actual sound bites and scenes and images right. being recycled from those 1931, 1932. So when I realized, and read these other histories, I understood that the great dictators were the innovators of this blueprint. Mussolini was the great original mind. Hitler studied Mussolini, Stalin studied Hitler, Hitler studied Stalin, and then petty dictators subsequently reproduced the blueprint. We teach the blueprint at School for the Americas to would-be Latin American dictators. So I can tell you by the clock what time it is from knowing the blueprint, in the sense that, I wrote the book when Thailand was experiencing a coup. And